My name is Calvin Vanberg.
I'm Derek Julian.
Hey, I'm Ryan Fairley.
And we are the Deaf Pilots.
Deaf Pilots!
Deaf Pilots! Okay. Deaf Pilots! Alright, we have a lot of influences, including Van Halen in terms of guitar. There's a lot of influence there, and Pink Floyd in terms of the spatial aspect of the music. And you can hear in one of our songs, No Name, the drop part you can hear the influence of Pink Floyd in it. Right?
I'd say bands such as Alice in Chains, Nirvana, and Foo Fighters are big influences just because they bring out so much energy every time they come out on stage. I don't know if you've ever been to a Foo Fighters concert, but Dave Grohl is just giving it his all every night, and if you come to one of our shows, you'll be seeing that.
I'd have to say Dream Theater and Supertramp are a heavy influence. The way they transition from melodies and stuff, even though they're very different parts of rock, they transition just like us into different types of melodies, and each person in the band has an aspect to the song. And then definitely the Beatles is a huge influence.
I'd like to think of it as like John Lennon and Paul McCartney are both the frontmen of the band, and me and Calvin, we both sing and play guitar and
write music. So
yeah. In terms of the way we like to play, when we write music together, a lot of times, you know, we'll just be jamming and we'll create a song. The song slowly builds off influence from one person to another, and we'll talk like, well, maybe we should do this part, and you know, it pushes back and forth. And a lot of times Calvin will come in with a song and we'll work off him, and then I'll come up with a song and they'll work off me. And Ryan's starting to come up with some stuff.
Lick or something.
Ryan takes up the bass and we follow him.
We all have this idea where I'm into 70s, Derek's into 80s, Ryan's into 90s rock, and it all kind of blends up and becomes our sound.
When you come to our shows, expect to see us moving around on instruments. Him and I like to move around on bass, guitar. I play keys, and him and Ryan like to switch up on drums, and Ryan will play some bass in some songs. And that's one of the things that sets us different from a lot of other bands, is that we like to switch up the instruments a lot, and it gives a very different feel to the music, and it keeps the creativity alive in terms of the different ways that we play. We step back and categorize all of the stuff that we bring together. It's just straight up rock and roll. So calm down, hear the sound, and jump around. I want to say that.
All right, you know what we're all about and all of our influences and how we write our songs. Come check us out live.
You can also see what we're up to, see what tours are coming up, what gigs we're going to be playing at www.thedeafpilots.com.
The Deaf Pilots! So come down, hear the sound, and jump around.